What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas, Fight Up TV, being joined with Stephen Fulton, who takes on Oshaki Foster, coming up October 25th on this Thurman versus Fundora pay-per-view card in Las Vegas. Man, another chance to win another title against a well-established champion in Oshaki Foster, moving up a division. Tell me about the decision to move up.
As you can see, I'm a fat boy. No, I love to eat, and then I'm not with the continue to make weight if I don't have to. I feel like I outgrew the 120s overall, so now I'm in the 30s.
Is this gonna, like, how is camp structured now at, like, you moving up in weight? Like, what gets altered, what gets added? You know, how is that process different now?
A lot of things still stay the same, but only thing I'd have added was like more strength training, bigger sparring partners and stuff like that. So,
how do you feel physically, like, now moving up?
I feel good.
Yeah,
I feel good. See, I've always been a big guy though. Even when I was like fighting at 126, 122, I always was like walking around my 140s, 147, close to 150. So now that I've got older, I only got bigger. So.
Yeah, it tends to happen, you know, around 26, 27. It's harder to cut weight.
Yeah,
dude, I remember, now that you're mentioning it, I remember one of the fights, I saw you cutting weight, and I was like, man, like, Stevens, he's hurting right now.
I don't know which fight it was, but I know my last fight, I lost.
The Vegas one, right?
Yeah, I lost 25 pounds in a month.
Yeah. In a month?
Yeah, in a month.
I did that for wrestling. It's terrible.
Yeah, I ain't doing that again.
Yeah.
That's over with.
Not a pleasant experience, especially those last 2 days.
I just feel relaxed and more, I have my energy.
How do you think that translated, like, in the performances that you had? Like, do you think it had a big effect?
No, not really.
No?
Because I know how to handle myself. So it didn't really have a huge effect, but for other people it can. But I don't know, my body is just a little bit more different. How I handle myself is a little bit more different, so.
Man, 25 pounds in a month. That's insane, man. How was that, like, last week in terms of, like, diet and water and just, I don't know, were you like a grumpy, like, guy that week?
I wasn't. He was with me. I wasn't grumpy at all.
Yeah.
They just had me eating literally like a pound of smoothie and a little bit of egg whites, and then I go to the gym. Then I go at nighttime. I don't eat the whole day. At nighttime, I eat a half a pound of smoothie. So it was like this much.
Yeah. Damn, liquid
I did
diet.
that for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So that's why everybody like, oh, he just got to that weight. He trying to, you know how people social medias and they don't be knowing shit. But it's like, in reality, if y'all watch how everything plans out, then you will see, like, oh no, he can't make that weight no more.
Yeah, but, like, even, like, mentally, that takes a lot, you know, because I would imagine you got to have discipline. Like, you do get hungry, and you said you were good, but I just remember, like, I'd get moody, like, during those weight cut weeks.
Nah, not no more. I used to, when I was younger, I get moody. Now, as you get older, I stopped giving a F about a lot of stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
I've been going through this my whole life. I've been dealing with this damn near since I was 12. So you become used to it. So, and I feel like I've matured and knowing how to talk to people and deal with things while I am feeling like fatigued or hungry or, you know, at my lowest. So I feel like I'm matured, and that's a part of me, like, not caring about the process too much. So,
So, you know, given that you have that perspective, a lot more experience now, what are you expecting from this Oshaki fight? Man, I think it's a really, really good fight. It's like, I know, do you feel like it's a 50-50 fight, that you guys are evenly matched, or you have a different perspective?
I really don't know.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. I really don't know. So, hey. Yeah, I really don't know yet. I haven't, like, really tuned in all the way to him. I've watched little things, but I haven't really tuned in all the way to him. From what I hear and what I see from, like, my trainers and them, then it's not gonna be a hard fight though.
Why, trainers? Let me know, like, or I don't know, maybe what have they told you? Why do they think it's not going to be too hard of a fight for you?
It's his style. Like I know his style. I fought his style plenty times. Like, I can fight that style. Like, if I wanted to fight the way he can fight, I can do that. So it's like an easy fight. It's an easy style when you are talented. So it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see how he comes October 25th, and just make the adjustments off of that.
From what you've seen in the clips and the videos, a video? Like, what do you think? Or does he possess anything there that makes you think twice, or you could like say like, you know what, he does this really well. This might be an issue.
I mean, he does a lot of things very well. That's why he's champion. So I can't really say much.
Yeah. What type of fight do you expect on the night of the fight? Do you think it's one where it's you boxing around, or are you coming a little bit forward and letting your hands go a little bit more? Like, what are you expecting out of yourself?
Just to make the adjustments. Because I don't know how he's going to approach this fight. But he continuously says I'm small, so.
Yeah, what do you make about that? After you tell me that you felt like you were a bigger guy in a smaller weight class.
I'm bigger than all them guys, I'm telling you. They play with that small word all they want, but you know what I'm saying? That's just them talking.
Yeah.
It's just something to say. I don't have really much to say. I'm one of the most accomplished fighters that he about to face, so it's not much anybody can really say, so they had nothing really to say, but they see me coming from 126, so he's like, oh, he's small. This guy is not small.
When you guys face off, do you think like he's gonna be surprised like how big you are?
I don't know. I ain't really worrying about it. I just hope everybody just be respectful. That's it.
You know, you're friends with Danny Garcia. He's been you know, a big part of your career in terms of like advice and mentoring you and everything like that. I just saw a post that he's fighting again, but I was like confused. Has he told you at all that like he's kind of like winding down, like he's gonna retire? Why are you laughing, bro?
Because I mean, we talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk.
But what has he told you?
He told me some things. I mean,
he's been fighting a long time.
Look, yeah, he has.
Yeah.
So we gonna see.
Yeah.
We gonna see. But yeah, he's about to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any chance we see both you guys on a card before he wraps it up?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Yeah.
I think it's almost that time.
It's almost that time.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, he's had a long
That's
career.
not bad.
Yeah, I know. Hall of Famer for sure, right?
Yeah, for sure. The only thing is, who's been boxing longer, him or Canelo?
Good question.
Cause I'm retired after Canelo retired. He's not about to outlast me in this joint.
Boxing longer? I don't know.
No, Canelo's been fighting since he was 16, I believe.
He turned
Pro at
Yeah,
16.
Yeah.
And how old is he now? How old is he?
I think he's like 33 now.
What was his amateur career like?
He didn't have a very long amateur career.
See, Danny been fighting.
Yeah.
Amateurs.
And Danny probably like 37. Yeah, so he's 4 years older than him.
Fighting amateurs.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I don't know.
I got to retire. Me personally though, I had to retire after Canelo.
After Canelo.
Yeah,
I know, man. We never know what's going to
He's
happen.
been around so long. It's like, damn, holla, damn. He really surpassing everybody. Like, I can't do it. Yeah, like I gotta be like, all right. He going, shit. Finally, I'm out. See ya.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen with this Crawford fight. Like, if he loses, like, I don't know. Like, he might just be like, hey,
Yeah,
you know?
Who knows? Shout out to both of those guys for making that fight happen as well and challenging themselves. So that's going to be a good fight as well.
Yeah, give me your expert analysis on that. I've heard a lot of people switch their pick now to Crawford, but the main thing that everyone has mentioned about the fight is you know, obviously the weight.
I've always went with Crawford this fight. It's nothing against Canelo because Canelo's a hell of a fighter. I don't know how he is as a person. Neither the guy. I don't know how neither of them are as a person. But I like Crawford for challenging himself. Like that's the type of things I do, and I've done. So I like anybody that's willing to challenge themselves, whether it's money or not. You still have the heart to go in there and challenge the bigger guy. So, but I think it's gonna be. I think if Crawford uses his boxing ability, then it'd be a better fight for him.
Yet, I think the question everybody has is how is he going to handle like the punch
Power.
of Canelo? Yeah, over the course of like 12 rounds.
Yeah, because Canelo punch you on your arms everywhere. He be chopping down, punch you on your arms and all. So that's the only, and that wear you down. So yeah, I'm not sure.
It's a big what if, huh?
Yeah. So that's what makes the fight so interesting. That right there, those questions that we all have is what makes the fight interesting and makes you want to watch it.
What's the most likely thing you think will happen?
Bro, I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I'm just want to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it next week?
Yeah, it's next week.
That shit got me the butterflies, and I ain't even fighting.
If Canelo wins, what do you think it does for his legacy? If Crawford wins, what do you think it does for his legacy?
If Canelo wins, adds on to his resume of champions he didn't face, and it quiet a lot of critics and things that people have been saying about him. But if Crawford wins, the sky's the limit for him. Yeah, he probably even retire. Who knows? But if Crawford wins, then it makes his resume 10 times better. Yeah.
Some people, well, I think he said, a few of us have asked him, like, hey, if you do win, like, do you think, like, you're, like, on the, top 5 of all time? He's like, yeah, I am, because,
That'd be 3-time undisputed.
Because no one's ever done that.
That's major.
It's hard to make an argument against that, too. Yeah.
It's
like,
hard
especially in this era.
It's hard to become undisputed, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You see when people be high and holding help belts hostage.
Yeah.
Then when they lose, then they want a opportunity. Like, come on, man.
Speaking of other fights happening, just Tank and Jake Paul. Just your take on that. Like, given that Lamont was there to have the rematch, you think this is maybe like a play to make that rematch bigger? Like, go in and, anybody in that position would have taken that fight, or how do you see it?
I feel like, me being honest, anybody in that position would have taken that fight.
Yeah.
Especially with the payout.
Payday, yeah.
It's like, that's a no-brainer. But I understand. I still feel for Lamont. That's my boy. Like, he still want his rematch. But then when you be realistic about the money situation, you're changing your whole family life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's people hate on it because they're not in that position. I'm not saying Lamont. I'm speaking like other boxers. Be like, oh, he this for that. He's this. It's a side quest. It's a little side quest. Because what happened when Floyd and all these guys went on WWE, but then they get right back to what they're doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's another little side quest. I'm all for people just getting their money. So get the best, make the most that you can out of this entertainment world. Because, I don't know. I would have done it as far as the money aspect, because none of us would deny that money. They talking like they would. None of them would deny that money. They'd take that money, then what they'll do is, after that side quest over, get back in the mix with the champions. And it's only going to make you way more money for ongoing fights. They just thinking for now. You got to think for later on. So
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too.
Hating my blood with that type of stuff. So
yeah, I was thinking it makes the rematch like even bigger because he's going to be on Netflix doing that, and then obviously like the question after is going to be
for both fighters. But who knows? I'm all for like fighters because I understand how this is, and not a lot of fighters make good money. So that when you do have that opportunity to make that big chunk of money, you're gonna go for it. You're gonna take it.
Wrapping up this convo, Steven, what are the future goals? You said, maybe when Canelo retires, you got to go out, but what do you... No? For 2026, like what goals do you have in mind?
One day at a time. Who knows? Yeah, one day at a time. I'm just focused on this one right now, then I'll worry about what's next after it.
Is there something, though, that you feel like you have to do before like your career comes to an end that it's still like unchecked?
Get my rematch with Inoue.
I think you're too big now. No. At 130, he's still at 122 though.
No, he about to move up soon, but
look what's happening.
Shout out to him and his fight too. I wish him all the best.
He's looking a lot more vulnerable now, like moving up. Like the last fight, he got knocked down. He has this fight with MJ, which
that's fine. It's boxing.
Yeah,
it's boxing. But I definitely understand what you're saying. But
yeah, what do you?
That's one of the only things. Other than that, it's just like make more money.
Could you come back down to 26, or that's out of the question?
26.
Yeah.
The lowest I probably could stay is at 30.
At 30.
Yeah. I ain't going to 26.
What do you make of his climb now, like 22 to these higher weight classes?
Man, it's the same thing Pacquiao did. It's just like it's chasing greatness. So I respect that.
Yeah, he has this MJ fight, but the one everyone's talking about is Nakatani. Having shared time with him, how do you see these both fights for him coming up, the MJ one and the Nakatani one?
I need him to just beat the shit out of MJ.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, that's what I need him to.
Oh, you need him to do that, but do you think it's going to happen, though?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I hope it do.
You hope it do? Yeah. Why?
But I don't know because when I was champion, unified champion, he was unified champ. We reached out plenty of times to make the big fight. They wanted to try to milk the game, fight other opponents that didn't have belts. Then it backfired on him where he tried to cherry pick Tapales, and he got his ass beat. And now he took a year off. Whatever. Now he's calling for Inoue. I don't know. Like I just don't like stuff like that. Like we champions in the weight class. We got the 2 belts. Like why not just make this shit happen? So that's why I was just like I don't like stuff like that. Cause if I got 2 belts and you got other 2 belts and we the only 2 champions,
Like, let's settle it.
it's either you gonna win or you gonna lose. Vice versa. I'm not scared to lose. I've never been scared to take a loss.
Yeah.
That's why I fought all these undefeated fighters. I've never been scared to take a loss. But now it's all about being smart and strategic and where I'm at in my life. So, but I hope he win.
If he gets past MJ, how do you see the Nakatani fight?
I don't know. I never watched him.
You never watched Nakatani? He's a bigger opponent, longer than him, but yeah.
I've never watched him.
But you still have hope that at some point you are able to get him at 130, I guess.
Maybe, hopefully, we can catch weight or something.
Yeah. 128?
Yeah.
You're like, no, please, no.
Catch weight or something.
No Japan, though.
I'll go back out there after he come over here first.
Yeah,
then I'll go back out
okay.
there.
Yeah,
Then I'll go over there.
All right.
It'll be fun, though. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that. It ain't no bad blood, bro. I don't be
Yeah.
mad that I lost. Like, I also I actually look at my loss as a blessing for me.
Why?
So, because I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the loss. The people was around me. I've learned so much during that time, and I feel like it was just a blessing that I did take the loss. This is all about what you make it. So,
What's the biggest thing that you learned from all that, then, you feel like, or the biggest takeaway?
I learned who I was as a person. I learned myself. Yeah.
And what's that?
Got
Got the music. That's it. Well, good stuff, Steve, man. Hey, it was a good chat, man. I'm looking forward to this fight. I think it's a really, really good one. Oshaki's a good opponent, and yeah, man, that's a lot of fights ahead for you at 130 pounds as well, man. So I'm looking forward to this. Appreciate the time. October 25th, this man right here challenging Oshaki Foster on this Thurman versus Fundora card in Las Vegas. Oshaki, Stephen Fulton, another game opponent. You're all smiles right now. I would imagine you're excited for this challenge.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. I'm ready. I'm ready.
What about this particular matchup makes you like so amped, so excited to get up for it?
First, we got a big name. He got the accolades, and I just feel like this is the perfect fight for me to show the world what I'm really about.
What about like his style makes it like perfect for you?
When I come off of fighting Nova and then come off fighting Conceição, them 2 awkward fighters, and then I came right after that fighting Rocky. So fighting a guy like Fulton is it's like candy, you know what I mean? Like it's more easier because he ain't got no awkwardness to him, you know what I mean? He decent with the power, decent with the speed, decent footwork. So I'm trying to match that.
Happy, huh? You're getting those awkward, herky-jerky guys. I would imagine it's kind of tough to mimic those like looks in camp and sparring.
Yeah, for the other guys,
Yeah.
not for Fulton, we got a couple guys that's, perfect, the same style, so it's gonna be good.
He's coming up a weight. I believe this is his first fight at 130 pounds to face you and try to take your titles away. Like, what do you make of the weight, the size, and how it's going to factor into the fight?
I really don't play too much into the weight and the size. I think it's gonna be a skills gap. I think it's gonna be a power speed gap that he ain't gonna realize until you get in there.
Oh, really? Yeah.
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 Yeah, because 122, 126, they got real good speed, but you rarely meet power. Like with Inoue, speed and power. When you get to the 130s, 135s, we got speed and power to build out. You know what I mean? So I think he'll realize that when he get in there with me. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. So you see that like making like the difference in this, like just those two like gaps, like the speed and power of someone who's been at 22, 26 versus the speed and power of someone who's been at this weight, 130 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, definitely the elite the elite people came from 130 to 147. Within that range, you got a lot of speed and power and skills that's kind of unmatched. You know what I mean? And when you get to the lower weight class, you got skills, not too much power. You get to the heavyweight classes, they got power, not too much speed. So once you get in that middle frame, now you got to see what we're working with, and I think he gonna find out.
Okay, so based on that assessment, as we get into 9, 10, 11 rounds, how is the fight looking, and how are you thinking it will look mentally?
I know I'm gonna be coming on. I watched his last few fights, especially with Figueroa. I know I'm gonna be bringing it all night, so we're gonna see.
What's your takeaway from that rematch that he had with Figueroa, and the Inoue fight and the other performances that he's had?
The last his last fight with Figueroa, I felt he did good as far as he won the belt back and everything, but I think a lot of people like jumping the gun with the performance to me because that wasn't the same Figueroa. Now if that was 100 punches around Figueroa, straight pressing you, pushing you back, then I would have got a better look for Fulton. But they really was just sitting there looking at each other most of the time, you know what I mean? And of course, Fulton gonna win that kind of matchup, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, because stylely it works because he's a more accurate puncher.
Right, and he's more technical, so I feel like Figueroa is trying to be too technical with him, you know what I mean? So.
There was a fight, I think maybe after the Figueroa fight or before, where he was put down, right?
Right before,
that
was right before the Figueroa fight.
So with you mentioning like the power, like do you think the one, you've been at this weight, like you're a full-fledged guy at this weight, do you think the power is gonna like affect him a lot?
I mean I think so. I mean I think my power is underrated. Okay. So I feel like he feel like it would be a safer bet to come up and fight me, but I feel like when he get the first couple rounds, he gonna realize that he made a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Oshaki, when you look at this fight, I would imagine you're confident that you're gonna win this. How do you see like these next like 6, 7, 8 months like in your team and yourselves plans? What are you looking to do?
Man, I'm looking to take over the sport in the next few fights. I'm looking to become one of the biggest stars in there. I feel like it's open for the taking, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take over.
Do we see you go to 35?
Oh yeah, eventually 35, 40. We're gonna play around with all them guys.
So I'm just off the top of my head. I know Lamont wants that Tank rematch, but I'm thinking, okay, you're right in there to get in the mix with those guys.
Yeah, him. Them two, Shakur, any one of them guys. I don't know who are the other titles. Raymond,
Murataya.
Yeah, any one of them guys up there. We trying to go look at. Yeah.
All right. Hey Oshaki, good chatting with you. I know I'll catch up more with you as well, like via Zoom and stuff like that. We'll have a further discussion. But as always, I appreciate the time that I get with you.
Okay.
Really appreciate. Looking forward to his fight against Stephen Fulton coming up October 25th in Las Vegas.